Storm clouds boil around your rooftop laboratory. Years of scientific study and evil deeds have led up to this moment. The mismatched patchwork cadaver lies in front of you. With a flash, lightning strikes, causing power to surge through your arcane machinery. Cogs begin to spin and the machine whirs. You call to your decrepit henchman, "Flip the switch, Mungo!" He does while cackling maniacally. A bolt of electricity surges through the body in front of you, and then silence. A moan, a twitch of a finger. Have you created life? Or are you on a mystery quest? And welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, the Saturnine Chalice. Previously, our team of investigators, stranded without fuel, sought help from an isolated manor house. While exploring the estate, they started experiencing strange and terrifying visions. We rejoined the adventure with Willie and Mrs. Miggins exploring the family mausoleum. We are down in the mausoleum. What are you two doing?
I'm grabbing Willie and I'm... Willie! Don't you dare laugh at that.
That's so cool.
That is so childish.
So childish.
So childish.
Why am I getting
That's his
blamed?
name.
I'm sorry.
Willie, what was that?
I don't know, sweetheart. We gotta get out of here.
This cackling laughter is like swirling around the room, and you can suddenly hear like a pounding from the inside of the sun.
Willie, we're leaving!
We gotta leave. We gotta get out
start
of
running
here.
up the stairs holding hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run.
I'll probably have one last look over my shoulder as we're leaving at the sarcophagus, just to see if it moves or any shit.
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh no!
Why would you look at the bad thing?
29. Which is a hard success.
Nice. Okay, with a hard success, give me a sanity roll because the sarcophagus isn't moving, but you can see there is a hand reaching up from behind the opposite side in the darkness, and this head beginning to come up.
95.
95. Hello. You can lose 3 sanity. These elongated, cracked fingers dragging themselves up this shaking, quaking figure.
I shouldn't have looked.
This long, dank hair.
Willie, let's go!
Yeah, I'm holding Mrs. Megan's hand. I'm trying to get the hell out of there.
Aren't you temporarily insane now? Isn't that 5 insanity points?
That would be
No,
5.
you need to lose more in. It's 5 in one go, and then that's when you have to roll against your intelligence. Or if you lose a fifth of your total in one day.
Okay. 5 down, but not in one go.
Is probably how it goes. Just in case. We often play hard and fast with rules, just to keep things moving. If that's
Make it fun.
If that's a problem,
These are actually the very special Mystery Quest house rules.
these are the Mystery Quest edition Chaosium. We're waiting on them to approve it.
Yeah, one day.
But we're pretty sure it's gonna become the thing. You
Gonna burst through the iron gate.
Yeah, you smash through those iron gates, and in the darkness you can hear footsteps running up the stairs.
I'm not gonna turn around. I'm sprinting for the house.
Yeah, I'm the same. Keep running, honey. Keep running. I
Run,
swear,
run,
I
Willie.
swear I saw something.
I'm screaming.
Yeah,
I'm getting on a bit in my age, so I'm shuffling.
yeah. You hurry over to the house, and you make it to the back door. Go in through this kind of this white storeroom, and you're in the you slam that door shut. It's only at this point that you notice it's like sunset. It's
Time moved really fast.
the sun is going down.
Were we down there for an unknown amount of time, or oh god?
And you slam the door shut, and then all of a sudden.
Well,
Can I check like my watch and be like, what the heck?
You can check your watch, and it's saying it's about like 7 p.m.
Okay.
How long were we down there, honey?
I don't know. This is awful. I hate it here.
It was a beautiful day, and then now it's dusk. I thought I saw a claw. I don't know what's going on.
This is no fun, unlike my famous novel, The Ghastly Giggles of Gideon Gravestones.
Oh, wow.
That's some of the best
Oh my
work
God,
we've done.
you saved for this moment to get your book names in.
That's a bout of laughs, but this is awful. I hate this. We have to leave. Where are the others? We're going to go.
Well, what about Rosemary and Jeremiah? Like we can't leave them to be ripped apart by whatever's going on here.
Rosemary pokes her head out from the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, is everything okay? Can I get you anything? More peppermint tea?"
Rosemary, have you ever seen a creepy person like
There's something strange, Rosemary, going on.
unkempt toenails and claw-like hands?
Oh no,
You ever heard any weird laughter around the grounds?
no, I don't. You look quite flustered.
We just
Please,
we went to pay our respects to the good lady of the house, and we heard some scary noises. We thought we saw a lot of things. We're a bit on edge.
Come inside. Oh, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, I think we have, Rosemary.
She takes you into the kitchen. There's two mugs of steaming peppermint tea for you guys, and she's clearly been doing stuff in the kitchen. So tell me what's going on. What? Ghosts?
We were down in the mausoleum, and we were just trying to pay our respects and be kind, because clearly this household's been affected by a lot of death.
Oh yes,
wanted to
it's
just-
so sad. The recent.
And there was this scratching
tragedy.
inside of the sarcophagus, and, well, of course, Big Willie went over to go and have a look. And there's screaming and horribleness, and we ran right out.
I swear I heard something behind me as well. I think I saw a clawed hand.
Oh wait, this couldn't. Was it rats you heard?
No way. I ain't never seen a rat like that.
We had problems with.
Has no one ever seen or heard anything? This place is strange. There's something strange going on.
Oh well, I do my best to keep this tidy, and I'm so busy.
Oh
all
no,
the time.
no, Rosemary. The place is immaculate. It looks lovely. It's very nice. You do such an amazing job.
Thank
here,
you,
sweetheart.
thank you. I try so hard, but
You're doing a great job. We're just saying that we think someone might be out there. Something ain't right. You got a security around these parts.
well, we should go and tell August and
No,
Jeremiah.
we shouldn't bother him with it, Rosemary. Don't worry, no.
No, if you think some vagabond.
That's exactly the word I would use.
He he had the mausoleum built for when Evangeline when she passed. He was absolutely heartbroken, and
when we were down there, I was quite struck by the obsession with angels. There's lots of angels everywhere, aren't there?
oh yes, the Waylands, they're obsessed with. They love.
Well, I know, it's what I said.
angels.
I'm fucking obsessed.
I'm just copying. I'm copying you now.
No, it's fine. We're having a conversation. It's lovely.
While we're talking to her, could I be pacing around the kitchen worriedly, but kind of looking around to see, is there any weird things lying around in the kitchen? Is she putting any weird things in the drinks? Is there anything that stands out to me as kind
Give me
of
a
odd?
spot hidden on this.
Oh God.
Is there a
Spot
bottle,
hidden isn't always bad.
is there a bottle with the skull and crossbones?
That's a 72. My spot hidden 60. I could use some luck. 12 luck is not an unreasonable amount of
It's
luck.
up to you,
It's a lot.
or you can
It's a lot of luck.
always push it.
I'll
Start
push it.
lifting up pots
I'll
and sniffing.
push it. Let's go.
Perfect.
Let's
I love
push
that.
it. That's fucking 71.
No, it's just,
Oh, that's
a 17.
17.
yeah.
17.
Thank God.
Thank God. That
Very different roll.
that is a very good roll for me.
It's very good.
It's cut off at the edge of my page.
It would not be a crit. That wouldn't be a crit. It's 12.
Not a
is your-
crit?
No, it's 12 is
Okay,
your crit number, I
crit's on a
believe.
12. Okay, so
Okay,
17.
a 17. So yeah, as you look around, she has been in here for quite a while, but it looks like the food laid out. It looks almost identical to when you first came in here. It doesn't actually look like she's moved anything. There was a bunch of vegetables that were kind of pre-chopped. There was meat, these sharp knives. It kind of all looks exactly the same. And you look at these 2 cups of peppermint tea, and there is just an unused kettle. You have no idea. Like, that just seems weird to you. Like, how did she just make
that?
this?
Yeah.
You can see that there is these 2 big pestle and mortars off on this like side counter with like little boxes and jars dotted around them, where clearly they've been in use. Something has been
Peppermint leaves, probably.
just peppermint
Yeah.
leaves. Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
There's like bottles of olive oil. There is cinnamon, galangal.
No idea what that is.
Like, this is how they're labeled. There's also storax, argar wood, frankincense. Do you give me? I need some kind of like knowledge roll, or
Intelligence?
maybe give me a hard intelligence. I don't know if you'd have
Praise
a
could be good
cult
for something
or
like this, maybe.
I don't know if you've got any super relevant skills that. Give me that roll and see if we can find something to make it work.
Oh, 86.
You've got no idea what this stuff
Yeah.
is. Like, it clearly looks like they're making something with this. Some of the ingredients you recognize, some of them you don't. No idea.
But it still strikes me as very odd that your kettle's unused, the food's barely changed.
Yeah, and these big boiling pots, as you kind of get closer, and they smell delicious. There's like a big kind of stew going on, like a stroganoff type thing, and then this like soup, like a hearty looking vegetable soup. And as you're kind of like getting closer to sniff it, just a rat jumps out of it and splats on the ground
Oh my god, what is that?
and runs off squeaking. Give me sanity check.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, do I see this as well or is not?
You will, but I don't think you're going to get the jump scare in the same way.
20.
20. Okay, you are. Yeah, you don't need to lose a sanity.
That was 1.
No, you don't need to lose
Okay,
anything.
nice.
Yeah, a rat literally jumped out of the soup.
Well, Rosemary, I think when you got turned around there, one of those little critters must have snuck in when we came in. It got into your soup. I don't know how it's still alive.
What the?
Oh, wait, what, a rat?
You're not seeing it scurrying away over there.
Yeah, you see this rat like kind of just taken off. Boom, it runs into the dining room and just
What is
gone.
Rosemary, you can't have rats in soup.
Does the rat look like boiled or like scalded? Or does it seem hot, this soup, or is it like just cold?
Did the rat like it? Did the rat like being in the soup?
soup
a
is
ratatouille rat.
the soup is boiling. Like,
Okay.
it's definitely, or at least
Steam.
very heavily simmering away.
Yeah.
That rat seemed fine.
I hate to say this close to the party, that's unsanitary. You're gonna have to
Well,
you're gonna
you
have to
can't
make
be
a
eating
fresh
rat.
batch. We can't be serving that to people.
Well, it's
That-
fine, Rosemary. We've got lots of stuff around the kitchen. We can just
You ever heard of the
help you.
plague? The bubonic plague?
Whoa, yes, I have heard of the bubonic plague. No, there can't be a rat in there.
I saw with my own eyes. It scurried out.
No, I saw it too. Can I roll persuade?
Yeah.
I don't think she's insane. I think 77. No.
Push it.
Yeah, go on then.
You're going to push it. How are you going to push this? She's like, no, there can't be. No,
Can I,
I
like,
run up.
can I like stand up and point at like the splat? You must have like left some residue on the floor or something.
But it's a soup all over the floor, obviously.
Sure. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'll like insist like, no, look, there's residue everywhere all down the stove.
Sure.
Rosemary, there's a rat just jumped out of the soup. 71. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Worst rolls ever.
Okay, yeah. You say that. She's like, no, there's no rats here. No, there can't be rats here. We got rid of them. They were eating the body. We're trapped. We can't get out. And the room gets darker and darker and darker. And stood in the doorway.
No, I don't. I just get.
No.
Stood in the doorway to
Don't make it like a nice pony,
the
please.
room that you came from. You can see fully stood up this long, dark-haired woman.
Do I see this, or is this a...
You both see it. The room is getting just darker and darker.
Can I just, like, grab Miss Miggins by the wrist and just run out of there? I'll even grab Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary's doing this weird talk to us.
But yeah, I'll grab her anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need sanity checks as all of a sudden, this figure has just stood in the doorway.
57.
Ooh, is that passes or fails?
That is
fail
a pass for me.
Nice.
Fail by 24 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, you can lose two sanity.
I'm looking for
Harry.
under my sanity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine. 57.
And Mr. Miggins, you have lost 1 sanity.
Oh my God.
She has stood there, kind of like a little bit dripping. These long, distended claws, her head kind of down, this lank hair
A little
hanging
soupy?
over it. This, her like kind of slightly tattered white dress, and she just stood there, like literally 3 feet away from you.
I scream.
Yeah, you let out this involuntary scream, and Rosemary is just there, just saying, "We're trapped. They're keeping us here. We're trapped."
Run,
Run!
run!
If I can, I'm grabbing both of them by the arm and running out.
Okay, where are you running? You're
To August.
Okay,
back
well-
down the hallway to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So currently, you guys are stood with you're with August and Jeremiah, listening to Veronica just plink away on the piano, and you hear a scream from the kitchen, and you can see Rosemary and Mr. and Mrs. Miggins stood in the kitchen, and then they just start running towards you, and they look absolutely terrified. You definitely heard Mrs. Miggins scream, and they're just running towards you. Rosemary is kind of just planted there. She's just stood, just talking.
If I like pull at her, will she come along?
Give me a strength kind of roll.
Oh, come on, Big Willie.
Oh yeah.
That is a 69.
Nice.
I think I should push that because...
What was your strength?
60.
You can just spend the luck to do it.
I could spend luck. Yeah, I'll spend the luck if I can. 9 points off.
Sure.
Yep, take me down to 61 luck.
Yeah, you. It's almost like she's resisting at first, like not wanting to be moved, but then
You gotta get out of here, Rosemary. Let's go.
She comes with you, and it snaps her out of whatever was happening.
When
she's
she
like-
snaps out of it, does it get brighter?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But she comes with you, and she's like, "No, oh, those damn rats! There can't be rats here. We need to be up and ready for the party." And is just mumbling that as she's dragged through the dining room, knocking a chair or two aside, and suddenly you're in the lounge with these two.
I cannot explain what we've just seen.
Hang on,
We
why
have
are
to
you
leave.
screaming?
We have to leave this place.
What happened? No, calm down. What happened? What happened?
You're pissed.
What happened?
Listen, it's more than just a feet now. I'm seeing all sorts of things. It's it's her. And I'm going to point up at the, what's her name?
Veronica.
Evangeline.
Painting and be like, August, I don't know how to say this, but I'm seeing a ghost or someone maybe playing a prank on you. A very scary version of your wife's
What?
ghost.
My wife
No,
has been dead for
I
going
know.
on 30 years.
Well, I can only say what I'm seeing here. We went to pay our respects at the mausoleum. We saw some weird things, and then we heard laughter, and then Mrs. Miggins here, she saw something.
We saw your wife. You saw her corpse. She's right. She's got talons. I don't know how to explain it.
What are you talking about? What were you doing in the mausoleum? Why?
We thought we'd pay our respects to the lady of the house. You've been so hospitable to us that, we just thought that we'd be polite and go and pay our respects.
This seems like the most cruel and unkind joke to be playing. Veronica goes to her
This is
father.
no laughing matter.
Oh my God. Perry, you were telling the truth.
What, did Perry see something too?
Oh yes, I at the window, just over there. Is there anything at the window?
You point all the curtains are shut.
Oh, when did the curtains get drawn? Was it undrawn?
Didn't.
There's
I think maybe when you came back upstairs from being in the basement, you didn't notice it immediately, but all the curtains are shut in.
Look, guys, I've got a cab coming on the way. We can just go wait in the car.
No, Rosemary said we're trapped. That's what Rosemary said.
Well, Rosemary's not quite all there, is she? She's a little bit cuckoo. I think we should just...
Maggie, what time did you call that cab? Because me and Miss Miggins noticed something kind of weird happening, and I look at my watch again. Has it changed much from when I looked at it outside?
Yeah, it's still, what do they say, about 7 or 8 o'clock?
It's 7 or 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about 7 or 8 o'clock.
We were in the garden. We went to the mausoleum. It was like, I don't know, maybe like 2, 3 p.m. And then all of a sudden, it's like sundown. It's dark out there.
Is it?
Yeah, look out the curtains.
Go over and open the curtains.
Yeah, you open the curtain and yeah, it is, the sun is setting.
What the hell?
Did you not hear him beep or nothing?
Who?
beep.
You did call a taxi, right? You called a cab.
Oh, no, he's on the way. He'll be here in about, well 40 minutes or so, I guess.
Like I'm saying, when did you call him?
10 minutes ago, but I didn't have to tell him the time. I just told him to come to Wayland Estate.
August, you got any idea what's going on here?
Look, we when it gets dark, we close the curtains.
Well, how do you
Anyone would. It's
Rosemary, how do you explain that rat in the soup? We watched a rat
Ew.
jump out of the soup,
Ew,
and then Rosemary went
Oh my
quite
god.
Vile.
quite queer.
I don't know what
in the correct use of the word.
I don't know. There was not a rat in the soup. No, we don't have rats in the house. We had rats in the house.
No. Rosemary, we didn't see nothing. No, listen, no, there was no rats in the.
Problem? Is there rats?
Listen,
I hate
it's
rats.
I haven't seen any
it's
rats.
better that you forget
Did
about
you see
the
any
rat.
rats, Maggie?
It's better.
Rats in
I
the
think
house?
it would be very good if
No
Rosemary
rats.
did not remember
Rats.
the nothing. No, there was none rats. Rosemary, could you get me a delicious cup of that peppermint tea? That would be splendid right now.
As you ask that, she like snaps and is like, oh, peppermint tea right away. And can I get you a martini and a glass of wine? And she just kind of walks back into the kitchen and begins just kind of like pottering around in there.
God, not those bloody martinis. This is just like your book, The Bone-Chilling Ballads of Bertha Bonesaw.
Well, actually, as you're talking about it, I was referencing another one of my books, The Lycanthropic Lullabies of Lawrence Lycan. But this is much darker. My books are far funnier.
Well, this will help you write the creepy cuckoo clocks of Count Chucklesworth.
I know, I can't release for that book till.
Okay, I feel like we should be getting to the bottom of this.
Yes, I agree. I think you haven't been entirely forthcoming. Something is very strangely happening here. Something with the angels. What is this ceremony? I don't understand.
We're doing the Abramelin operation. Are you familiar with it?
Abrama who?
That's what we're.
No.
Wait,
That's what will be.
you said an operation.
The Abramelin operation. It is a way to contact the divine.
Oh, how are you doing, Nick?
Yes.
Just like your friend here, where he can.
He's an acquaintance. Just for the record.
Look, I attempted this. It's a ritual. It takes 6 months to perform, but mine unfortunately failed. And
Ah.
Have you been? Are we like 6 months into it right now, or
No,
You
this-
start today?
no, this failed some time ago, and
Why
this
were
is
you-
why.
Let me guess, was this shortly after your wife died?
No, I only began this once my dear Veronica, she had gone, she had left for university and gone on holiday, and then that's when I performed the ritual, but I failed, and Veronica returned from her travels, and she's going to attempt to perform it.
Did she return quite suddenly from her studies, or
She did. She came back quite abruptly she was traveling the world at the time, and she cut her travels short, and now she's going to perform the Abramelin operation.
did you tell her to do this, or is this something she's doing of her own accord?
No, I believe she's doing it of her own choice. And she's like, yes, no, I for some reason I just decided that I would do it.
Well, Veronica, do you want to show us some? It's very interesting and very intriguing. You must have lots of books and things. Do you want to show us some of your studies where you learnt about these things?
Well, yes, Father, he collected them. I didn't collect the books.
Okay.
Where were you
He
traveling,
did.
Veronica, when you were away?
I was traveling around the world at the time. I was in Berlin at the time, and I love to travel. I had such a great time while I was studying at university, and then after that,
What year were you there?
yes, I was in Berlin. It's quite fashionable there now,
Yeah, I've
and
heard, yeah.
was having a wonderful time. I'd made loads of great friends
yeah.
when I was out there, and it was lovely. Can I play the piano for you by any chance?
Yes, if
And
you know, why don't you play the piano?
she sits and starts playing the piano.
Some Berlin
again.
techno.
Some heavy Berlin techno.
Did you go to other places or after Berlin? Did you continue your tour?
No, I had to cut my travel back.
And
I
why?
had a letter from home, and I had to hurry back immediately.
Who sent you the letter?
Oh, I believe Jeremiah had sent it to me. He helped to raise me when I was younger. Both him and Rosemary, and they sent me an urgent letter, and I had to hurry back. And then I decided to do the Abramelin operation, which I'll be starting tomorrow after the party. You see, it's-
Tomorrow after the party. I thought the party was happening tonight.
the party is tonight, but we're starting tomorrow, or I'm starting
Okay.
tomorrow.
It's
Where is Jeremiah?
Jeremiah is in the corridor. You can see him through the doorway, and he's stood on a stepladder, and he's putting light bulbs into the chandelier.
Huh.
Jeremiah?
Yes, give me 1 second. I've got my hands a bit full at the moment.
Right, yeah. Veronica, can we see the letter that Jeremiah sent you when you came home?
Oh, I don't know where it is. It might be in my room with my things. Yes, with my things. I think it's quite personal.
Jeremiah, have you got any like fuel or petrol we could possibly have to get our vehicle back up and running?
We tried in the basement.
Well, we've got gasoline. You needed gasoline, right? But
Where might you have some of that?
well, we normally would keep it in the garage. But sometimes we might have some spare gasoline down in the basement.
Could we go and check that, see if there is any?
Yes, if you want. Just bear with me 1 second, and he gets down from the ladder.
I'm not
I'm going to
sure.
whisper amongst us.
What are
Like,
you doing?
Yes.
he has absolutely no memory of what's happened today. Like, don't you find it kind of weird that he's doing the chandelier thing again? He said the same thing he said when we knocked on the door, and now he doesn't remember that he showed us to the gasoline already?
What the hell is going on?
But that doesn't explain the sun going down in like 2 hours instead of like 7 hours.
I don't know what's going on with that
Something
one either.
very strange. I think we need to snoop around. I think we
Guys,
need...
Let's go look in her things and
I
find
would
this letter.
if I was you, I would stop taking the drinks because they ain't even using the kettle in there. I had one of those teas. It was amazing, but I don't know what's going on in there, Bob.
And we should certainly stick together. There's something
What
very
was the rat?
strange.
Was there a
There was
rat?
a rat in the soup and it jumped.
Be careful if he hears you
Was
say
there a
that.
rat?
If she,
Perry, shut up.
A rat in the kitchen?
Perry, shut up.
This
Perry,
massive
I
house,
wa-
it just echoed. Rat in the kitchen, rat in the kitchen, rat in the kitchen.
As you say that, Rosemary comes out with a tray with 2 cups of this peppermint tea, a martini, and a glass of wine.
Oh, thank you, Rosemary. Lovely.
Thank
Here
you,
you
Rosemary.
go.
thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy. And Jeremiah's like, oh yes, right this way. If you could have a go on the door. It's a bit stuck, you see. And there should be some gasoline down in the basement.
Right, I'm just gonna enjoy
Willie?
this tea right now, and maybe I'll get up and have it in a minute. But thank you, Jeremiah.
Willie? There was something in the basement. I'm not sure what it was. It was.
Oh, it must simply be gasoline that's down there. That's present company excluded. It must just be gasoline that's down there.
Have you gone mad as well? What are you talking about?
That Perry, he's trying to go along with him, you idiot.
Yes, come to the basement with me, Perry. I think that would be a great idea.
I am not
I don't want to go there on
going
my own. And
down.
you already sound like you might have been down there before.
Ah, my war wound. Ah.
Oh,
Give me a lie roll on that. See if anyone
What
buys
the
it.
fuck is lying
Like
gonna be?
fast talk is kind of more.
Fast talk. Okay. Well, the odds are in my favour, but what's that? 67. Just about.
Oh yeah, it seems like maybe he had a war wound.
I didn't know you were in the service. I
thank you
used
very
to
much for your
serve
service.
myself. Where did you serve?
Oh, I was in France.
It checks out. The war.
Oh, so was I.
It does check out.
I was there as well. I was an
Yeah.
engineer. Like,
I
well,
was in Ypres.
I didn't have the pleasure of making it down there.
They're men in their wars.
I know.
Yes.
Frightfully boring.
Well, I think me and Maggie are going to go upstairs. We need to go find a bathroom. or something.
Ladies'
It's been
room.
far too long since I've pissed.
We need to powder our noses.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, we got this whole fuel situation figured out. Me and Perry are gonna go down there. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I'm going to guard the front door. Make sure no
Perry,
one comes in.
Do you want to powder your nose too, Perry?
I think we should all powder our noses upstairs together.
Tell you what, the old war wound is when going downstairs, it's real bad. But when going up, it's not so bad.
But wait, will you get stuck? We'll
Like a
cross that
cow.
bridge later, like a cow. You can lead a cow upstairs,
But you can't lead it
but
down.
you can't make
Yeah.
it drink.
It's a famous saying goes.
That's what they say. It's in the 20s. Check it. Yeah, fact check me. I dare you, coward.
Are you talking to the viewer, listeners?
Okay.
Do they all seem to keep? Even August seem to keep getting stuck in the loop of like snapping back to like, oh, I remember. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, would you like to hear a song? Are they all
It
kind
does
of?
seem like it.
Is
doesn't it?
August?
Yeah.
Has August reset at all? Really?
You think everyone's a little off.
Okay.
I mean, they are literally NPCs. I mean,
They are literally NPCs.
They're on
Repeating
TikTok
My
mode.
emotion.
Would you like to hear a song? Would you like to hear a song?
Oh god.
Pop, pop, pop.
Gang.
gang.
You begin to descend into the basement with Jeremiah, and
We're going up. We're going up.
You
I ain't not
guys
going down that way.
are heading upstairs. So yeah, you head up floor.
No.
And the staircase kind of curves up onto this landing with a couple of doors coming off of it. Only one of them is slightly ajar, and in that you can clearly see is a bathroom.
Okay.
It's pretty nicely well maintained up here, and next to one of the doors you can see like a dustpan and broom just stood just like outside
Are
of
there
it.
any traces of sand?
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh no, 93.
93.
No.
You hear a noise. You hear
Oh.
you hear scratching.
Oh, this
Behind one of the doors?
Scratching behind one of the doors.
I point to the door.
You
What's that, Perry?
Maybe they've got a
hear
dog.
you hear like a scratching.
I think I hear a rat from yonder door.
Oh, you go ahead, Perry.
Go
You're
on, Perry.
not sending the ladies in first, are
Men
you?
first.
I tell you what,
You hit
someone
the
else
wall.
go first,
You hit the wall.
and then I pull out my gun, and
Wow.
I'll cover you.
And then I pull out my gun, and I'll cover you, darling.
Well, I guess since Willie's not here to cover me, on I go.
We'll have the old lady go first.
Good luck, Mrs. Miggins.
I'm 55 and an author.
Unarmed old lady.
Wow.
We are fucking awful.
Oh, I guess
These are my
yeah.
friends.
Oh, scumbags.
These are my friends.
Yeah,
I'm going to write a book about it.
See, well, I guess I do like adventure, so maybe I'd be like, oh, I'll do it. I'll open the door. I don't know.
When it's too late, you say, do my doom.
All right, goodbye, Mrs. Miggins.
What's in the door?
So yeah, you open the door that has the dustpan and broom next to it, and it's locked. Lamau.
Debated. You thought you were going to open that? No.
Yeah.
Well,
you
right.
try the handle.
It's locked, guys. It's locked. It's locked next door.
What if I shoot it open with my gun?
Don't shoot.
Can't you
Oh.
pick locks or something? Aren't you?
You know, I thought I did, but I don't know if I can see that anywhere, actually.
it's under L.
In my head canon,
Locksmith.
the whole house can hear Lydia's character.
Yeah.
So loud.
You know, like when you've had a few drinks
Yeah.
and you can't, like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you're down in the basement.
And I can hear that.
And like with the spooky dolls and the flashing lights, and you could just hear them like, I believe I can lockpick, but I'm not sure if I do know how to lockpick. And Jeremiah is just ignoring it.
Yeah.
what would lockpick be? I can only see locksmith.
Locksmith, yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
the
don't
same
have
kind of
that. I've got 1% of locksmith.
Well, you can always try.
Come on,
Let's try the
Lydia.
next door. Let's try the other
Your
door.
rolls are so good.
But what if I
reckon.
shoot it open? I think that would be
I'm standing
fine.
away from the door. I'm moving far away
I've
from the
got
door.
a great aim. Right in
No,
between the eyes.
it's over there. The door's
Oh,
there.
right. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll give it a go. What am I doing?
Oh
I'm
my
trying to.
god, are you actually going to shoot the lock?
I think I can bloody well shoot it off. Why not?
You've been so bored.
I am.
You've not even seen the
Petty.
fucking ghosts,
I'm
have you?
bored. Everyone else around here has seen something apart from me. I'm bored, Perry.
I can make you see something if you want to.
Oh, let her shoot a gun.
If you're bored, yeah. Do you want? Wait, you're going to shoot the lock?
I'm going to shoot the bloody lock open.
Okay, right. Well,
Wild card.
we're going to cut back to this.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys, we have old Mr. Miggins and Jeremiah going down into the basement.
I'm gonna fucking die. I'm on my own with the creepy butler. I'm doomed.
oh, how did you get into this situation?
No, how's
The-
whoa, you poor thing. You've also left your wife.
Butler goes ahead, Jeremiah, and he heads over to this slightly darker area. The light is kind of a little bit flashing, and you can see him stood next to some, like a gas can or two. He's like, "Oh, here's the gas, the gasoline. I've found it. You might just need to check to see if it's full or not. Look, it's a little heavy for me.
Do I feel like he's bullshitting me? Like he wants me to go like
Psychology.
slightly more into the dark or whatever? Psychology. 18?
18. You don't think he's lying, but there's something off about it. There's...
Oh well, you know, I'm quite getting on in my years as well. Like, I got a pretty bad back. I really need to, like, you know, someone else to get it. But hey, at least we know it's down here, right?
Yes.
We can come back and get it when we need to leave after the party tomorrow, right? I'm gonna specifically say tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the party.
The party tomorrow, right?
No, the party's this evening.
Oh, this evening.
Yes, our guest should be arriving
I look at my watch
any
as well.
minute now.
Oh, well, we better head up there and meet them. Make sure that chandelier's in good working order.
Yes, that reminds me, I need to change the bulb on it.
I'll spot the ladder for you, pal.
He's like, oh, well, I'm down here. We should maybe get some more wine for the guests.
That seems like something Rosemary should pick. She's gonna be pretty good with the vintages and stuff, right? Like I don't drink. I'm teetotal myself. Like I kind of don't even like to look
None
at
of
the
us
stuff.
are drinkers, but I believe some of the guests might want some wine. Just bear with me one moment. I don't want to send Rosemary down. The lights aren't so good, and she had a fall a few years ago in here.
She fell, did she?
She just hurt her leg, and I sometimes worry about her. We're both getting on a little bit, and he kind of like goes into the dark a bit, and the light is flashing.
I leave. I'm gone. I'm fucking out. I am like
You pussy.
I am fucking straight back up those stairs.
Have a look at the thing
Yeah.
in the corner.
Okay,
I want to know
love
what the
it.
lump is.
Oh, okay.
No, you do whatever you want to do if you're...
I can't leave good old Jeremiah, my good buddy, down there to die. Okay, I'll hang about while the lights flicker a little. Just if I hear anything, I'm gone.
Okay.
If you hear
if I
something
even hear
if you see something in the shadows, just make sure you roll a spot hidden, just so you can get a good look.
Really
Really
look
good
at
look.
it.
Yeah,
I think that if I hear a scratch or any noise that's not Jeremiah, I am.
Well, this
running.
is perfect because he's over there. And he's like, "Well, this damn light! I should be changing the lights down here, not on that chandelier."
You're not wrong, pal. It's pretty dark down here.
Oh, what's this? What could this? Oh my God, Rosemary, no!
I'm running. I'm gone. I'm gone. I am out. I'm upstairs. I'm running.
It's like one of those cartoons. He just leaves like a puff of smoke.
Yeah. As you start running, bang! You hear a gunshot. You guys are upstairs, and you have just blasted the lock on this door. Which of these? There's 3 locked doors up here.
The one that had scratches.
that I tried to open.
The one.
we want to
that-
open her bedroom. Is there any indication?
No, you didn't say that. You just said we're going to shoot
I
this
pointed
fucking...
at the door that had the scratches coming from
You
it.
100% did not specify that.
Well, I was
I li-
thinking
I
that we
did.
need to find out which is her bedroom. I wonder if she's got like a cute little
yeah, you
pink.
specified the scratchy one.
You know, what's her name again? Veronica's room on the outside or something.
Like fairy lights.
Yeah. Classic 1920s.
How do we know that door's even locked?
Oh,
Because
right.
we were outside of a door and the door is locked. And
Okay.
that was the
All
door
right.
that
All
had
right.
scratches.
You're right. All right.
There
That's-
is a specific door.
Okay, I'm shooting the lock on that door.
Okay.
That might be Veronica's
It
room.
might be. Fingers crossed.
Right. You blammo. You shoot the lock. This shot is loud. Even though you've only got like a Derringer, people are gonna definitely have heard this. And
That's what they're
you
fucking forgetting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, they matter.
blast the lock open, and it like shatters the lock mechanism, and
Hell
the door slowly swings open
Thought there was nothing
into this completely kind of bare room. It is sort of this really pale, kind of like white wooden floor, white wooden walls, and there is what looks like some kind of altar, like a big pedestal type thing made of wood, kind of sat at one end, nearer behind, like next to these big bay windows, French door type things, and you can see behind it. There's like a pair of legs poking out, like someone's lying on the ground behind this thing.
What?
Bloody hell! Did I shoot someone?
I don't think so, Maggie.
Take the gun, Barry. Take the gun, Barry. Take the gun.
I've got my fingerprints on it now.
Exactly. Yeah,
Maggie.
What's that behind the altar? Was that the person?
Let's hope she's not out of a gunshot.
Perry,
Does anyone know first aid?
Perry, you go in first.
Perry, save her life.
Does anyone know first aid?
Perry, go in. And
Does anyone know first aid?
No, 30%.
no.
Fuck it. All right, I go in front with the gun drawn to the body.
Cool. As you step inside, there's other doors opposite these French windows. There is another set of doors that open into the adjoining room. As you go in, above this altar, you couldn't really see from the outside, but there's this big, heavy, like metal lantern, like directly above it. It's very ornate, very weird looking. But you'd guess maybe quite expensive. The adjoining room, you look into it, and it is like a few centimeters deep in sand, and there is no furniture in there whatsoever. It is just got this floor. The entire floor is just covered in a few centimeters of sand that looks like it's been raked absolutely pristinely around the place. That is super well maintained.
Okay.
You make it over to the body.
Yes.
Give me a I want a san roll
Okay.
from you, because this is a dead body.
I've seen dead bodies. 30.
Have you seen dead bodies?
I've seen dead bodies.
If you've seen dead bodies, I don't think you're going to be too spooky scared then. It is the dead body of Veronica. Veronica is lying like on her side. She's wearing this black mourning dress. It looks like she has been dead for a little while and is like naturally just natural decomposition is going on. Her hands are clutched around some kind of wooden spike that is plunged through her chest, and you can see it poking out of her back.
Oh my god.
And on her face, you can make out like the tiniest hint of a smile.
Maggie!
Perry.
Do you want to see something cool?
Yes, Perry. What is it?
What is in there?
Maggie, it's Veronica.
What? Veronica's downstairs.
She's dead, Maggie.
Perry, you idiot. Veronica's downstairs playing the piano. You can hear it in the bloody
No,
background.
come and have a look.
Oh,
She's
let's-
dead.
Oh, look, they've got
She's
one
been
of
dead
those
for days.
Zen gardens with the sand indoors. I want one of those for my house. It's nice.
We
So
can
you-
get
what?
that for you.
Yeah.
We can get it. I know a guy.
Right. Wait, sorry. What? Oh my God! That's Veronica.
How familiar are you with dead bodies? Can you give me a san?
So, other than the previous adventures we've had,
Have we seen many dead bodies?
I think I've
There's a
seen
few
one.
people dying.
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Give me a san check, just to see like if it's super spooky.
43 and my sanity's 50. So.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Absolutely okay.
Oh my God! It's me, bloody Veronica.
She's in the same dress.
Oh, it's an ugly dress, isn't it? Oh, Mrs. Miggins.
How rude.
Mrs. Miggins, come and have a look at this dead body.
I don't really want to. What the hell is happening in there?
Wait, it's,
Veronica was on the piano.
you can hear it right now downstairs. She's playing.
Wait, can we actually hear the piano playing?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Then who's...
Then who the bloody hell's playing the piano?
Well, thank God both of you have weapons. I mean, what is going on here?
Maggie, run downstairs and see if Veronica's on the piano.
I'll just pop my head round. Also, she's looked like a bloody vampire. Why's she got a stake through her heart, Perry? Is it a vampire?
No, you got to cut the head off,
Yeah.
salt the body,
Yeah.
burn it,
Yeah.
sprinkle garlic on it,
Oh, yeah.
simmer for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you give me a a first aid, a medicine, maybe like intelligence roll as you're looking at that.
First
that
aid
thing.
or intelligence is a lot better.
Cool. Yeah, just hit me with that.
What have we got? What's that? That's not good. That's 99 again.
Wowie.
That's a crit fail.
Fuck is going
Do you want to push that one, maybe?
What are you doing? Because we know she's dead, right? She's decomposing. So what first aid are we doing?
I'm just trying to think how
It's-
pushing this would work. I'm like looking at the dead body.
Give it a poke.
So what am I? How would I be?
Check for fangs.
How would
Oh,
I be
yeah.
looking harder at the?
Well, you can stop touching it.
Oh, you dirty Perry.
I don't think I'm going to start just touching a random dead body.
Maybe you'd look inside his pockets and see if there's like...
Pocket? She's in a dress.
And she's a woman, and we don't get pockets. We're not allowed pockets.
A woman.
Even to this day.
Especially in the 1920s.
Especially then you don't get pockets.
Okay, well, with as that's a crit fail,
Yeah.
very bad. All of a sudden, you just hear, "What are you doing? Why are you in here? Please respect our privacy. This is most rude of you. You've shot the lock."
What the fuck?
I think I would point my gun at him
Yeah.
because immediately
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Oh,
Jeremiah teleported.
you're not up there, so shut up. Okay. Yeah. Jeremiah. What the hell are you doing? Have you gone mad?
Jeremiah, why is Veronica's body dead on the floor? What is going on?
He looks and sees the body. Oh my god. We found her. She'd been dead. Oh my god. Oh. We're trapped here.
No, this is what happened with Rosemary.
With
Maggie, do something.
that,
Do something, Maggie.
all of a sudden, directly behind him, quick as a flash, this long, dark-haired figure grabs him from behind and just snaps his neck. Literally just breaks his neck,
Holy shit.
and it just drags him down the corridor, like just out of your line of
I
sight.
will do another one of my screams.
Give me sanity rolls.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, I failed again.
I'm a
by-
failure.
A 2.
2? Oh my god, wow,
Man, I'm
just
so used to this.
not even bothered.
Can I have some of yours?
You both lose 2 sanity.
Okay.
Being so sane.
Yeah, that just you can lose 1.
Oh,
To be honest,
that's not
because
fair.
it's still you just
I mean,
saw
it
someone
is-
have
I
their
just saw
neck
someone.
broken, and you hear them get dragged down the corridor, and you hear like the thud, 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 as this body is like dragged down the stairs like really fast.
What do I see coming up the stairs?
We'll get to that. What are your like?
I think I would run to the next room.
Yeah, run to the room.
I haven't looked in that next room yet. I think I just like run to try and hide or escape.
Yeah, I think we'd all leg it into the sand room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever is like away or looks safe or feels safe. 'Cause this altar room doesn't feel safe with the body in it.
Nearly had him.
Yeah, the
It feels fucking horrible, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
the altar room for sure. Yeah, you head into the sand room, and this room is absolutely been stripped. It looks like maybe it could have once been a bedroom, but now there's like about 5 centimeters of sand deep throughout here. And
What is this? What's going on? Why is this room filled with sand?
this isn't the Zen garden room. What is going on?
you can see kind of like on the door frame that was locked from the outside that had the dustpan and brush next to it. Melted wax has been put all around the edges, like of the sort of like
To
lower
seal it, yeah.
lower foot of the door to try and keep sand from.
Is there anything in the room? Was it literally just sand?
It's basically just sand. There is another set of French doors that lead out onto another balcony at the other end of the house.
Gotcha.
You've kind of gone through, and yeah, you can really see like this has been deliberately left open, so you can see from exactly one end of the house to the other in
Got you.
one go.
What is happening? Why? Did you see that, Maggie? Do you believe us?
Yeah,
There's something happening.
something is very, very wrong, Mrs. Biggins.
I don't think ghosts can break people's necks. That doesn't seem right.
I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's real.
I think there's a murderer, a mass murderer is in this house and it's killing everyone.
Keep your
one by
guns out.
one.
Keep
And
your guns out.
It's going to kill us next if we don't get the hell out of here.
Where's Mr. Miggins? Where's Willie?
So yeah, you are heading. You just ran.
He was like, Rosemary, no. And I was like, up the stairs.
Just instantly fled. Yeah, you made it up to the lobby. Where are you going? You're in the.
Did I hear Mrs. Miggins scream?
You do hear. You hear your wife suddenly scream from
Honey
upstairs.
buns, I'm coming.
Hello, honey buns.
Yeah, you run. Yeah, you run all the way upstairs. You burst into that room. Make me spot hidden.
Oh God. I really
Give me
hope I
a-
don't hear the fud. Oh, that's 71. 71.
Had a few 71s.
I know.
Is that a fail?
Spot hidden. That is a failure. I need a 60.
Okay, cool. You run into that room and you don't notice Veronica's body. You instantly just see these three stood in a room full of sand, just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
And take,
they're all looking.
take Miss Megan's hands in mine. Like, are you okay? What's going on in here? Like, what's all this sand?
We just watched Jeremiah get dismembered.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah's dead.
Jeremiah came down to the basement with me.
No, he came upstairs and the ghoul it snapped his neck.
He was like, I'm going to be honest. I ran away. He sounded sad
Willie.
about Rosemary. He mentioned that Rosemary fell down here once.
Jeremiah was with you.
Yeah, and like I think Rosemary
When?
died in the basement. I didn't.
What do you mean Rosemary died?
Well, Veronica's dead in the other room, so I don't understand
Look,
anything
I'm
that's
just
going
connecting
on.
the dots here, but he said like Rosemary fell really bad in the basement, hurt her leg, but then like he went to go get a bottle of wine or something, and then he was like, "Oh, Rosemary," and I just
Wow, Willie, you're such a great impression.
Wow.
Your British accent.
I didn't realize you took an acting role.
and I just ran up the stairs straight away. I couldn't face it. I was like, I heard you scream. I had to get up there. I ran up those stairs. I didn't see nothing.
So you're telling me Veronica, Jeremiah, and Rosemary are all
Veronica's
dead?
dead.
She's in that room. You just bloody walked over her body.
Oh, maybe a sanity roll. See the dead body. You turn around and you can just see her thing impaled in her chest.
75.
Oh,
We're doing
buddy.
some terrible rolls.
You were in the war, so I'm going to say you only take one.
Okay.
One sanity loss for seeing a dead body.
God, my sanities went down a lot.
Yeah, you with a start.
Yeah.
What
the hell happened
you
to
step
her?
back. All of a sudden, you hear a pretty loud bing bong of the front door.
I didn't know this place had a doorbell.
Why did we knock?
Oh, did you guys knock? Okay, fine. Retract the bing bong.
Wait.
You hear
Wait.
good.
If you guys are saying that Jeremiah's dead, but he was just in the basement with me, then surely he's about to answer this door.
Are you all dead as well? Are you all pretend? Are you all dead?
I quite wish, Waggy. I
Are you
quite
sure?
wish.
Are you sure? All right. Fine. Right.
Maggie,
We need
put
to stick-
the fucking gun away.
We need to stick together right
All
now.
right. Just checking. All right.
Should we go downstairs and see what's... I don't want to go downstairs.
Why don't we check the other room whilst we're up here? Maybe. Sorry, I've had a lot of gin.
Yeah.
Well,
Is there anything in this fucking sand? There's got to be something buried in this sand, right? Why is there just sand?
you can have a dig around if you like.
Kick around with my foot and just see if there's anything under the sand.
Yeah, as you kick around,
Like,
you can see that the floorboards, they've all had wax filled in between them as well to
Stop the sand.
that.
Yeah.
There's a door that kind of like leads out onto this balcony, and there is a cupboard in this room as well. That looks like built into the wall.
a cupboard.
A cupboard.
A cupboard.
walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah, there would have been a wardrobe or something.
No, it's this one, yeah.
That
I'm going to look in the cupboard. Fucking it.
cool.
I'm just going to go. 1 second. I'm just going to check out this cupboard.
Great. That sounds really, really good. Give me a spot hidden roll.
I'm gonna push it by 3 so that I pass it.
Okay, great. You open this cupboard, and it looks like there is some like bags that just full of this really fine sand, and you're kind of like poking around.
Guys, I found sand.
I found more sand.
What are you doing in that cupboard, Perry?
As you kind of like look up, there's a couple of like boxes and stuff in there, and as you pull 2 boxes kind of like to one side on this like top shelf, you are inches away from the face of this long, dark-haired woman, and she just screams, and she takes a swing.
Oh, fuck.
Dark Perry.
Right, you have the options. You can fight back, or you can dodge.
Dodge. Half of my dex. 30.
Great.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you make me a dodge roll?
30% chance. I got no other option. 25.
That's a booming roll.
Holy moly. She swings these long, dirty, encrusted talon-like fingers of hers, protruding out of the flesh from her fingers, go inches, like so close to your face, as she begins to uncontort her body that was somehow on this top shelf of this cupboard.
I slam the doors closed.
They're banging on those doors. Loud banging. You can all hear something is inside.
What are we to do? What are we going to do?
Put something against it, Pritchard.
There's only sand in this room.
I've got the hose. I've still got the hose.
Sure.
Chekhov's hose.
Fine.
I'm going to use it to tie the door closed.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
No, you can do it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Like in
If you wanna-
stopping her, but
If you want to give me a mechanical repair or something,
fuck
I want
it
to see
would
how
be?
good this is. You can definitely stop it for a bit.
okay.
Can I, like, help him? Is there a help
100%.
action?
Yeah. You can both hold this door shut.
Willie,
Yeah. Can I...
There's
tie the door closed.
pounding and banging.
All right, I'll let you
Give
fucking roll.
me the hose. Oh, God.
Mechanical
I have very good mechanical. Being a mechanic and all.
hose, mechanical
21, which is
hard.
It's a hard. Yeah.
Yeah, they're banging on this door. Yeah, you managed to do this in a way that Perry he was not tying a knot or anything. He just poked it through, whereas you had actually kind of secured this, and you reckon you've done a better job. If anything, the hinges are more likely to break off than
Did you skip
the actual.
the knot tying course in the service?
What
Like,
I'm not a fucking sailor.
But yeah, the banging and the screaming from inside this is.
we gotta get out of here.
We have to leave. Why are we here? Why are we still run?
Okay.
I remember when looking at the Rolls Royce if it currently had any fuel in their Rolls Royce.
Ooh, give me an
Did you check?
int roll.
We were looking over the car, looked on the inside at the fuel gauge and stuff and the engine.
Give me intelligence to see if you remember.
48. I have 50 in.
Cool. You do remember that it was empty.
It was
like, yeah, like as you were looking at it, you were like, fuel gauge. That's why we had to check the cans, and that's why we went and did all this other stuff. Rats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say rats.
All right.
Look,
So we're
we-
leaving the
look,
sand room.
All I know is we gotta get out of here now.
All right, we're not having a fucking conversation. We're literally leaving the sand room.
Yeah.
I
You
want to see what's in the other room.
you hear another like, bing bong, from the door downstairs.
I feel
we
like
go back?
my character is like going insane.
It sounds
this is like driving me nuts.
It could be the party guests. Maybe they can help us.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Cool. Yeah, you head down, and just as Jeremiah is there, he's like, "Oh, there you are. The party
Jesus
is
Christ.
the party. We're about to begin. Most of our guests are already sat down in the dining room.
Can we look through to the dining room?
I
Is
feel like
there
I
anyone
was sanity
there?
check.
You can't-
we just watched him die.
You're welcome to have a sanity
I
check.
feel like
Also,
I would
think
just
should have
go
given-
insane.
Oh, there's no door there, right?
No, you need to kind of
Oh
look
fuck, that was
around.
86.
86. Yeah, you can lose a point of sanity if you like.
We just watched this poor man get murdered.
You want to just go crazy.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah, how much have you lost in total? Do you have an idea of that?
6.
7.
Okay. Oh, you guys are doing great. Don't worry, we've got plenty of room. Wow, what a ghoulish episode. I hope it wasn't too spooky scary for you. I really hope that you're enjoying watching our playthrough of Call of Cthulhu, the Saturnine Chalice. If you want to leave a comment and let us know what you think's going on, because I'm pretty sure they don't, feel free. And if you'd like to help us make this happen, consider becoming a member today, and you get some access to behind-the-scenes stuff and the warm, fuzzy feeling knowing that we can continue to do this because of you. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.